That thing's on. That thing's recording.
Hey, yo.
That's his trademark, and my trademark is welcome back to the Fully Lacking Podcast, episode 51, where a couple ADHD dudes and their producer try to get through life. I am Drew, your host. This is your other host, Anthony, and behind the camera, behind the boards, the third leg of the tripod, we be nothing without her, producer Lisa. We are your Fully Lacking team. Episode 51. Asterisk. Is that the right word? Asterisk? No?
You're not doing this for the pod, are you?
I swear to God. Is it not? Have you always thought it was asterisk too? It's asterisk. What did I say?
Asterisk.
Asterisk?
Asterisk.
Sounds like a name.
What? My young child asterisk? Asterisk.
That might be my child's name in this episode.
Well, we're going back and forth. You guys should be following us on all social media platforms. He'll get back into it later, but we're not going to wait. We're going to get right into it. Producer Lisa has another banger of a story of the day. Producer Lisa, without any more whatever, sing it loud, sing it proud, what you got?
Okay, so 13 years ago, this poor woman had her ring flushed down the toilet. But a Minnesota regional water treatment plant was like sludging through waste.
Poop.
And found it. And she was reunited with it.
Like right away or?
I don't know. It doesn't say how long. I mean, 13 years later, but...
13 years later.
Many questions.
Yeah.
This poor woman, like financially poor, or is this sympathy poor? Or both?
She looks pretty happy.
She looks also financially poor. So we'll go put the picture here. So financially poor and sympathy poor. Two, she had her ring flushed. Sounds very intentional. Versus she flushed her ring down the toilet.
Correct.
Which would make some questions around how does one's ring end up in the toilet?
It says it slipped off her finger and into the toilet.
What was
What was
doing?
wiping that hard? What is going on here?
And then she flushes it. Oh no, I must have lost the ring.
Just,
Her husband's like, not again. I told you about that wiping. What's her name? She looks like a Meredith.
Francine.
You can name her whatever you want.
Meredith, Maricine.
Friend death.
Friend.
Oh, no. Her name is Mary.
I was close. You low-key, I was close. Well, so, okay. So that kind of begs the question, what would we lose in the toilet and one back, maybe?
What have you lost? It doesn't necessarily
My
have to be in the toilet.
My self-love.
Yeah. My childhood.
My dad.
My innocence.
My sister.
What happened? What happened? We lost.
No. If I...
My dad's not going to come out of the toilet. I hope they don't find my dad at the municipal waste 13 years later.
Socorro, real quick, where's your water mitigation team? We need to find my father, stat.
Right.
Hello?
I don't know what water mitigation means.
I don't either. It doesn't matter. What have I lost? I remember. It's a little trauma-y, so I'm sorry, but my mom beat me real bad one time. I mean, horrifically.
Right off the bat, baby.
Yeah. She beat my ass really bad, and then she sent me to school.
And YouTube monetization, we just lost that. So 13 years, maybe we'll find that in the sewage.
It went down the toilet. She beat me really bad. Like, I was all bruised up and stuff, and she sent me to school. She was smart, though. She bruised under my clothing. But when she came back, and so my mind, when they called me, they're like, your mother, because back then they would just call in the classroom. They'd say, Mr. Sandoval or Andrew Sandoval's mom, whatever. And so I was like, oh my God, she's coming back for more. She didn't get enough. And I walked in and she wasn't there, but there was 3 balloons on a big red Clifford dog.
What is going on here?
I really wish I could find that dog. I lost it. I don't know what. Maybe that's why she beat me so much. I don't know. But I lost that dog, and that was one of the first things I remember my mom giving me. So I wish I could find that.
It's associated with such a positive memory. Why would you want to keep that?
I guess it's a fucked up thing to want to find back. But it was a cute little doggy. It was a cute little red dog. And it came because of bad things. But I really like that dog. I used to sleep with it.
That's fair.
So wherever you are in the world, Red Clifford dog, hope you're doing well.
I never got into Clifford like that.
You know, I never got into Clifford, but I got into Red Rover. That's the closest thing to it. I always thought Rover was a dog.
I thought Red Rover was a childhood game.
It was, but I thought it was like a dog, like a rover. A rover was a dog. Red Rover sent Anthony's daddy issues over. And just screaming, ah! What about you? Is there
I'm gonna
anything?
turn the lights on. It got really dark.
Yeah, it got dark. Downsville, quick. What about you? Is there anything like you can think of?
I don't know if I necessarily lost it, but I just miss it.
Oh,
I've been missing my Zune lately.
Okay, I was gonna go with something else.
My Zune, a Zune is or was a music playing device, much like an iPod, except one of the first I think to have video, but it was cool. It had nice features to it.
Yeah.
It cannot compete with the iPod, 'cause otherwise it would be here today still.
It had a cool texture to it though.
But it was a cool feel to it. I had a lot of music on there, a lot of bootleg music from bootlegging.
LimeWire.
It wasn't really LimeWire then.
I was a LimeWire guy. It wasn't. I thought LimeWire was.
LimeWire was. I'm older than you, so whenever I was bootlegging music, I had torrents and stuff like that.
Oh, I thought you were just recording it off the radio. No, okay, my bad. You flip your 8-track.
I'm gonna flip you.
Aw.
Off.
No, Anthony. How dare you? Where's that? Yeah, choppity chop. Where are those good manners you had when you were a little girl in school?
You know what else we lost?
What?
Some audio.
Yeah. Oh no.
I wonder if we'll get back from the municipal waste.
We don't know yet.
Okay, so then let's be a little careful with our words next time.
Oh yeah, because it wouldn't even show up. Oh no, that was last episode.
But I miss my Zune.
Okay.
I miss my Zune. I think it was just nice to have a little portable device to take with you, scroll through it. Just that whole experience was nice.
I have a bit of a confession. We might have to chop it out depending on Anthony. But I would tread lightly with how I explain this. The Zune was the first device I ever watched bad
Bible
things on.
studying on.
Yeah, bad things on. My brother, my adopted brother had a Zune, and like he was like,
Not sure that's what it was meant for.
yeah, well, it works. So a Zune will always carry a special place in my heart as well. What does MP3 stand for?
I would rather the municipal waste keep the Zune now that I know this memory of yours. I don't know if I want to look at one again.
But wrong facts? Can you wrongfacts.com it and see what MP3 stands for? Because you said music playing device, and I was like, is MP3 music playing?
No, I'm pretty sure it's more fancy.
Media playback 3.
Yeah, I think so.
I've never understood that. I know that's a random like rabbit hole, but like he said it.
I'm sure it's a rabbit hole. It may be more just of a...
It's like a trip in the grass.
Yeah.
Oh, I sprained my ankle.
Like a pothole.
Yeah. Did you find something on wrongfacts.com? Nothing? So it's not an acronym? It's just what it is?
It's an acronym for MPEG Audio Layer 3.
MPEG Audio Layer 3.
Yeah,
Type
what
of-
does MPEG stand for?
It's a type of file format.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I know that, but okay, cool.
Yeah.
Mystery solved for everybody who's been wondering that their whole lives.
I have something to share.
Well, I bet you it's a buzzing conversation.
I hate you.
Yeah, you do.
I have an apology to the bee community. I don't mean the people who support bees. I mean the actual bees, if you're listening.
Wait,
I've...
Jerry Seinfeld just...
Bring the bees out. Bzz. Fucking sting me. So I had made this decision. It was probably a week ago. About a week ago. And I was cleaning, and I had made the decision I wanted to clean like in my son's room behind his bed. And it's been a while, but it was overdue. So I go over there, I pull the bed out.
Oh my goodness.
I pull the bed out, and there were pools of honey. There were pools of honey on the floor. I pull the curtains. There's also amassed honey on the windowsill and down the windows. There was honey everywhere. There's still honey dripping to this day in my son's room.
Okay. All right.
So I had to clean the honey up. You're
Sounds like
picking something up. You're picking up your tools. You called me, and you may have noticed a higher level of irritability on that.
You were
that
very
particular
irritable because your son was waiting in the driveway for me, sending crisscross applesauce.
That's a bit much.
No, he was.
He was standing at the door because I saw him.
He was sitting.
Okay, whatever. But I was cleaning up the honey mess, which is a pain.
That makes, because I said, what's your dad doing? He's cleaning the walls? Or he said something like that. And I was like, all right.
Yeah.
Dexter Morgan, what's going on in there?
So I was scraping honey off of the. Well, I'll get there.
Okay. Oh, yes.
I'm glad I'm not the only one who had that thought.
Yeah.
Other people who may be listening thought it was a little weird.
Double hockey sticks. How dare you? Okay, go ahead.
I know. If you can't see Lisa's head shaking, but I agree.
That's the name.
No,
So-
I just call this karma.
What?
You killed all the bees.
No, I didn't.
Not
The
you.
exterminator did. That's on his conscience. He took the money to do it. But I apologize to the bee community. But it's a disaster cleaning. Never clean up honey. Never clean up that much honey.
Okay.
I could probably fill, you know the little bear honey containers. I could probably fill up 3 or 4 by now. I could probably still continue to fill up because it's not done yet. It's still dripping honey down my window. My son's room is off to the side, like not off to the side, but his belongings are off to the side to avoid any fucking honey drip collecting on his stuff.
Yeah.
And it's a pain. I don't know if the structure of my house is in question at this point. It's a little worrisome.
Where did the honey come from? The walls?
The bees.
No. Bro. Bees don't just shoot out honey, right?
That's not how it works.
You know, okay, that was for the pod. No, but like it might be in his room.
No,
and
it's not.
Just oozing
it's
out of
within the vent in between the walls is where it is.
You should call somebody and have them. They might have to, demo a wall, or not demo it, but like get into a wall. But what if there's a whole ass like hive in there?
Well, there was. That's where the honeys were living. That's where the honeybees were living.
Honeybees were honey's in my wall. You know what I mean? Hey, I don't know why I did this. But
Money phone.
yeah. Honey phone. Okay.
Yeah.
Did you hit your honey bone? I'm done. I'm done.
Please be. I'm not done.
Let this man cook. So there was large
There's-
amounts of honey drip.
I mean, it I don't know how. I mean, it was probably. I don't know how we filmed the honey episode, like the bee episode, like 2 weeks or 2 months. I don't remember the release. I'm just playing. Whenever I say that, I mean it's because we release episodes ahead of time, not because he's slow at editing. He's on top of it. For the record, y'all don't give a fuck about that. But that episode was like 2 weeks prior, so that honey had been dripping for a while, and
Did Darwin not understand it?
Darwin had said, "Dad, I was going to tell you about the sticky stuff when I saw it the other day." But then ADHD as well, so he forgot. And the other day was probably a month ago, if we're being honest.
Dude, I will tell you this. My son, Dalterius, if there's anything going on in his room, he's scared of it. So he'll tell us immediately. If there was something wet on his carpet, would Darterius not tell us? He would run and be like, oh, there's something happening.
I hear something.
I hear water.
You know,
I got Lisa.
I know.
She liked that one.
Y'all are doing this. I started to practice because my son's getting older. He knows they do a podcast.
Yeah.
So I had an interesting story to share about him. I was like, is it okay if I share this with you on the podcast?
Yeah.
And he was like, no.
But you just did.
I didn't share the story that I'm referring to. So I vetoed it.
Yeah, I don't.
Because this will be on the internet.
My son signed a consent
And if we blow
form.
up?
No, my son signed a consent form the day he was born.
That's fair.
Yeah, no, it's all. Ironically, we don't put their faces or actual names on our podcast.
Yeah.
So if you did tell it and it did go viral, they'd be like, "Who's this Darwin kid?"
That's a good point.
Yeah, Darwin.
Remind me, I'm gonna have to remember what the story was. I don't know why I typed the front of my head and on my temple.
He's like, right here. That's the hardest part of your.
But that's been the story for the past week.
So, and there's still honey.
So I have paper towels set up on the windowsill to catch the dripping honey. Okay, back to your secondary question.
Real quick.
One of the times I was cleaning, I got a little bit on my finger.
You
I was
had
like,
to have. Yeah, you had to have.
it was good honey.
I bet it was.
They died for that.
I don't blame you for that finger licking good time you had one bit. I don't. I think that you could have filled up those little adorable bears and sold at the farmer's market.
Probably could.
No one would have known.
I'm sure there's some sort of like filtering process I got to go through. But there's no who's
sick.
gonna
Just
know?
giving out samples of
Dead honey,
partially
dead bee
tarnished.
honey,
Dead bee honey
with splinters in it because it's going through my walls.
Fresh dead bee honey.
Yeah,
Nah,
that would be a cool
the
brand name.
exterminator was on the other side of the house.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is probably safe.
Don't worry about I didn't think about the poison.
Well, I did.
Yeah.
You're fine.
I am now.
We'll find out. We'll see.
We'll see in a week.
Yeah, no, I couldn't imagine your enraged feeling when you move that bed. Because I know how much of a thorn in your side this entire bee issue, this saga, this Days of Our Lives era for bees in your life has been. And so when you moved back that bed and you were just like, and I feel like you could have imploded.
Because it wasn't just the regular mess I was expecting.
Yeah.
It was the honey too.
Ugh.
And it was a 3-hour job. That first thing I had to get like spatulas and like scrape it up and then carry it to the sink. Like it's a pain.
Man. Well, the good news is
It stung to have to do all that work.
Did it stung? Yeah, it really stings to hear it. Well, we'll give ourselves a little death for that. That was all right. That was slight. It was something light. Something light for
the kids would call it mid.
Mid. Yeah. Yeah. Kids have weird lingo these days.
Yeah.
I coach and I'm at the high school level and like they say weird things. They wear weird things. They wear like slippers.
They wear hoodies in the summer. That was never a. Did y'all do that in good old Alto Park?
Probably.
I don't remember wearing hoodies in the summer.
I think
maybe I did.
Yeah, I think I did. Well, I'm sorry about the bee fiasco. I hope that. What? What are you shaking your head about?
I'm not sorry. You shouldn't have killed them.
He didn't. The
did.
exterminator did.
We clarified this like 5 minutes ago, silly
Was he
Lisa.
accessory to serial bee murder? Absolutely.
Conspiracy to commit
No,
bee
conspiracy
genocide?
means you were going to.
Oh, you're
Accessory
right.
means you assisted.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah,
You know what I'm sorry about? I'm sorry about Jon Jones retiring. Because I know how much you love the guy.
Let's talk about his legacy before we actually talk about what I think is the reason why he's retiring.
Let's go.
So his legacy is undeniably, I don't care what anybody says, get on these comments, duck this, duck that, blah, blah, blah. Undeniably the best mixed martial artist of all time, period, hands down. The things he did in the UFC are and will be for a long time unmatched. He had the most title defenses. He was the youngest UFC title holder. He was a double champ. He not only was light heavyweight, but a heavyweight champion. He did incredible things. Yes, Jon Jones is also a New Mexican. He is from New York, but he claims New Mexico. So he would be a buqueño. He is from Albuquerque. Some call it Albucrazy. And he has embodied that culture. And he's been in the news a lot of the times for, some issues with substance and some issues with domestic violence and DUIs and all this stuff. But a couple months ago, I want to say it was February, maybe March. So maybe a little bit more than
Come
a
with
couple.
you. Go ahead.
No.
Well, okay. Can I play devil's advocate real quick?
Please do.
So I'm just a casual fan, but I see things. I see the arguments in the comments.
Of course, yeah.
But I also see like pictures. Didn't he go like, I don't know, like 600 days without a title defense? And he's up there with like the top 5 in the longest title runs without title defenses?
Yeah, so Jon Jones came back. He beat Cyril Gane for the heavyweight championship of the world. He was supposed to fight Francis Ngannou, who at the time, or a little bit before he came back, was the heavyweight champion. Everybody was excited about that fight. Turns out Francis was kind of a shitty person from what they say. I don't know, so this is just hearsay. So that fight never happened. He beat Cyril Gane in like a absolutely unbelievable fashion. Like within the first round, within the first couple minutes, it was submitted. He did some sort of choke. He submitted him. I think it was a guillotine or something. It was heavyweight champion of the world. He then started planning to fight one of the best heavyweights, if not the best heavyweights in the UFC history, Stipe Miocic. And in prepping for that fight, he messed up his shoulder, so they had to push that out. right? So this is where that 600 starts,
Gotcha.
right? He ended up coming. He fights and destroys Stipe. And nobody thought that was going to happen either. Destroys him. I think he finished it in round 2 or 3 with a kick, a spinning back kick to the ribs. It was
We watched that together.
Yeah, we did. We were in Ruidoso.
That was on the pod. We have a pod about that.
Yeah, we do. So
Jon Jones and Sarah McLachlan, episode 30 something.
Yeah. Go back, please. We need the views. And so that was insane, and it kind of re-stamped his legacy. He's the best. Well, his kid, during all this chaos was coming up, his name is Tom Aspinall, and Tommy Boy is an absolute unit. He is a fucking monster. And he was up next for a title shot against Jon Jones. He has grown up watching Jon Jones. He studied Jon Jones. All he wanted was Jon Jones's head on his mantle. He wanted to wear his fucking skin like a fur, bro. He was ready. Jon Jones stopped. He did not show much interest in the fight. He said that he didn't have anything more to prove, which is arguably a good thing for him to say. I get that. He recently announced his retirement. And now Tom Aspinall is the heavyweight champion of the world in the UFC. Congrats to Tom. He's going to have a great reign. He's an animal. Having said that, the retirement came at a strange time. So I want to say 2 or 3 months ago.
February.
Yeah, February. There was a situation in Albuquerque with a hit and run. And they're just now releasing the footage.
Oh shoot!
Yeah,
that came out.
I saw it I want to say I saw it yesterday. Trisha Roberts sent it to me. Shout out Trisha. She knows I don't have social media, so just like you, she sends me shit. And it was a physical recording, video recording of Jon Jones talking to. Allegedly. Let me rephrase that. Allegedly, Jon Jones was involved in this accident, and allegedly he was on the phone. The things he was saying was insane, to the point where he said, "You don't want to fuck with me. My brothers have killed for less."
Oh, yeah.
Crazy shit. Absolutely berserk. Like a fully CTE ass situation here, which is weird because Jon Jones hasn't gotten hit that much. But
let's put a pin in the CTE stuff. But
yeah, you're right. That's kind of a cop out. But nonetheless, so I want to say that he retired a little bit before all the footage started leaking. Him and his team both deny any type of involvement in the situation. But I mean, his voice on the phone. And I think it takes some time to pull call records and to see if it is actually him. But him and his team, which is very strange. This is the first time that his team and him have both denounced it. If I'm being honest, it's really the first time they've said, no, we had no involvement in it. So it's kind of hard. I have a hard time with it. And this is the only reason why. One, because I'm a fanboy of Jon Jones. I'm obsessed with the dude. He's amazing. But 2, his brothers are professional athletes. And I mean, we're not talking about Aaron Hernandez professional athletes, right? Like RIP to that dude. He was a fucking legend.
I don't know about RIP to that dude.
Well, I'm not going to.
I know we're going to go down
we will go
a lot of rabbit holes.
Yeah. But nonetheless, his brothers are professional athletes and they're fucking very established. It's just weird for me to hear somebody make those kind of claims. Especially somebody with the stature of Jon Jones. He's a millionaire, almost 100 times over, I bet. Like, he's incredibly successful. He has an issue with drugs and alcohol, and he has an issue he had a domestic violence stint, but there's never been anything like this, right?
All right. Okay. All right. I gotta stop. I gotta stop here.
What do you got?
Because you're. It seems like you're shooting a lot of bail, but first of all, CTE. I mean, I think it's fair enough to say it's not CTE. Like these patterns go back a long ways in Jon Jones' history. From what you said, there's not enough head damage to really justify that. Yeah. Fair to say?
That is fair to say.
Okay. 2, the picture's painted. This seems, from my profession, which I will not say out loud, but it involves the brain and thinking. This seems on brand.
He's a brain surgeon, by the way, if anybody was wondering.
Yes.
Yeah. So
I don't know why he did. I think that's what doctors do, Whenever you point out that they're a doctor, it's just yes.
I don't know.
Maybe doctors in Santa Fe.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So let's look back.
Yep.
Domestic violence, drugs, alcohol, anger,
and
trouble with the law. Like, where does this not fit into the picture of Jon Jones? And look, it's easy for things to be kind of put into that picture whenever you've already have this strong history painted. So is there a chance that it's not? But I'm pretty sure like law enforcement are standing by that. And to go out on a limb for someone of that stature within this state, you'd have to have some pretty, and I'm not going to be the first one to defend Albuquerque Police Department. You can go back to episodes on before for me shitting on them.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I think you'd have to kind of, I mean, all of the factors are here.
I'm not.
It's a paint by numbers right now.
I've never understood that until just now.
You're welcome.
You guys remember like the paint by numbers things, and you would have different colors, and each number would be a. Thank you for that. Whoa. Okay.
My son, whose name I forgot already,
Darwin.
He loves Darwin. He loves idioms, and I think that's a idiom. I'm pretty sure. So I gotta share that with him.
I was like, yeah, he does.
He loves. Yeah, he thinks pretty highly of you.
As you do. Anyways, yeah, I think it is easy to. You're right. The picture's painted. The writing's on the wall for sure. There's just some sort of admiralty with this one. There's some. What? What?
Do you mean abnormality?
What did I say?
Admirality?
Oh, what's the word?
Who am I doing a podcast with?
What's the word I was supposed to say?
Abnormality?
Add more.
So not like that, but and then normality. Normality. So normal with an ITY.
Abnormality.
You got it.
Abnormality. Didn't I say this the other day in therapy? Did I say that same word or did I say it right?
No, you said it incorrect, but I wasn't going to correct
But why
you.
didn't he correct it? Why didn't anybody correct
That's
it?
his work. That's a therapist's work working out. She didn't. Because that's an easy one to jump on top of.
I need people. I don't want to be saying dumb shit. I said off the cuff forever.
That one's understandable.
No, but I said off the cusp.
That's understandable because those words are pretty
Yeah, I guess you're right.
related. But admirality and
so it's
abnormality.
So I was a letter off.
No, you said admirality, abnormality. You're like 5 letters off.
All right. So
Sorry, everyone.
The difference in this is they've come out and said they had no involvement. That's never been a thing before. It's always been, it was me, my bad, I took a lick. You know what I mean? Now, it was a little different because he wasn't at the scene. But, so it's like, I don't know.
Because he's going to have a case around this. So why come out?
Yeah, but he just signed like a $6 million. He has a $6 million lawsuit coming to him.
Exactly.
Like that he won. That he's getting $6 million from.
Yeah, but still.
He just signed a huge promo deal with a bunch of like.
It's money he's going to lose if he's confirmed it was a hit and run, civil damages.
Yeah. But then again, like I said, he wasn't there. So it's a hard one. I don't know. I think that his comeback was great. What he did when he came back was great. And I hope Jon Jones the best. But not all comebacks are great. All comebacks are great.
You can always tell when Drew's going to transition because he'll emphasize a very specific word.
Yeah.
So in case you're watching and you're like, when is this topic going to change? Well, you just listen for Drew and he'll emphasize a specific word and he'll reintegrate it into another sentence. And that's when we're right here for the clips and their comeback. Right, Drew?
I don't know what he's talking about. Anyway, so about my dad.
He's not coming back.
He's not coming back. No, yeah, so the clips. If you don't know them, they're a pretty legendary group in the rap community.
Drew, honestly, what's your knowledge of the history of the clips?
Very minimal.
God damn it.
Yeah. I know Push.
Okay.
But as like a solo artist, right? Like I wasn't.
That's crazy.
Yeah, my
Wait,
bad.
well, you were in what though?
I wasn't like into the clips.
No? See, I'll take the lead here.
Oh,
I'll take the lead.
Let me, hold on. I'm going to throw him the A mic. What the fuck? Okay. And that's his A mic dance. Take it away, A micer.
So, the clips, I mean, they've been around for at least a couple decades, Pusha T in particular, because Malice, his brother, switched to Christian rap and became No Malice after their first couple of albums. Their first couple of albums are I would say, objectively hip hop classics. Lord Willin' and Hell Hath No Fury. And some of my favorite albums. They're coke rap, but the beats, Pharrell's beats, the Neptune's beats, the grinding beat. I mean, that's
everybody did that in school with their pencil.
Yeah, I mean that it's undeniable, as Drew likes to say, undeniable for sure. And I still every now and then listen to those albums. So I haven't been big on Pusha T's solo career. I think Pusha T's a one-trick pony, and it's going to be a pretty hot hip hop take, but I feel like I love his vocabulary. I love his beat selection, but I feel like it's always coke rap.
And what he means by coke rap is cocaine. I don't know if everybody got that.
In case you didn't, it's not rapping about Coca-Cola and the wonders of carbonated drinks.
Yeah, no, he's definitely
talking about that white girl,
like
Katy Perry, and
not Katy Perry the artist. No, the slang they use on the phone to not get caught up by the federal government.
Yeah.
Anywho,
so
Justin Bieber.
So all that to say is the Clips are coming back as a duo, not necessarily as a group anymore. I don't think the Neptunes are handling their production primarily. I think Pharrell is, but there's some issues with Chad Hugo. I don't know the history behind that, but they dropped a song called Ace Trumpets probably a few weeks ago. Drew listened to it literally right before the podcast because that's how we prepare.
Yes.
And I listened to it a couple of days ago because that's how I prepare. And I'm curious, you're beyond your facial expressions.
Yeah.
What your thoughts are on the song?
It was a miss for me. If I'm being honest, I feel like this is going to sound crazy because I like Push, but he's a coke rapper. And I think that I'm past that in my life. Like, I don't want to talk about...
Alto Park days are behind him. Yeah. Back when he was pushing that white girl like an angry kid at the park. You know what I mean?
What the fuck?
Pushing that white girl like an angry kid at the...
I got you.
That was pretty good, right?
Yeah.
I could be Pusha T now.
You could be a coke rapper.
Yeah.
He was begging for the Honey Drip story so he can make like 9 songs about it.
Right.
I think that, and I say this with a lot of like likeness in my heart for Push. I just feel like it's played. Like I don't want to hear every single 16 or 24 or whatever talk about that you used to sell dope.
Do you want to hear Diamonds the Color of Pee-Pee?
That was a what? And listen,
at first 4 bars.
You can find another thing to end with E to wrap the rest of your mid-ass verse. But like pee-pee is wild. Like we get it. It's Canary. We understand. Canary has fucking E in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Pee-pee was wild. You saw my face when he said it.
I was waiting for that to kick in.
And then as you transfer over to Malice's verse, Malice sounds like he's reading something he's not comfortable rapping. And I don't know if that's, I don't feel like I don't mean to insult anybody, but it felt like literally, I rap and I'm in nowhere on the same likeness and, you know, known and all that shit of these people, but I'm still an artist. I rap. You can tell if somebody's reading. You can tell by the confidence and the delivery. And it seemed like he was reading something he didn't necessarily believe in. So it lost it for me. He was 2 bars in and I was like, he doesn't want to do this. Yeah. That's how I felt. I saw some of the comments on that video while I was watching it, and like people were talking about Malice specifically, saying that he's been on a hiatus for 15 years. No, he just hasn't been making this shit for 15 years.
Now, if you bring in some God raps,
and
that swag will come back.
Like I said, I just feel like he was put into a square hole. I mean, a square with a round peg. Like it's for me, that's how I felt listening to it. It seemed like he was reading something he didn't believe in, and all real artists, all real rappers, singers, whatever, understand if you're a musician, you know if somebody's doing something that they don't believe in. That's how I feel about it.
That's fair.
Yeah. You same or?
I mean, that's it. Yeah.
You're not trying to compare your diamonds to urine?
No.
And like, what kind of diet did that person have? Like, what kind of pee-pee was it? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a pretty bad diet.
You drink water.
It should be pretty clear. I understand.
Yeah, very clear.
Your pee shouldn't be the color of EVS's.
Like, if Push, I'm gonna be honest with you. This is man to man. Me speaking to you, fat guy who's unhealthy, telling you, you should probably hydrate more, buddy, because you may be severely dehydrated if your piss is that yellow.
That's a good point.
I've seen canary yellow diamonds, bruh. That is disgusting. The smell would be repulsive. Do better.
Diamonds the color of rhinestones. That's how my
said-
that's
what
how my
did he
diamond
say?
that's how my diamonds would be the color of my diamonds the color of my pee would be. We're gonna edit this out.
No,
right
we're
here.
not. This is great.
Diamonds the color of my pee would be rhinestones.
Brown.
Because it's pretty clear.
Oh,
Or purple.
you said my
depending
pee-pee.
on the day.
Yeah. I was,
Wait, is there something wrong with me?
No. Listen, he said a line where he said Luigi with the white glove service on the brick or something.
That's kind of a fire line. I'm not trying to hear it. like you said.
It stuck out to me. That was a pretty dope one. That was good. But I couldn't.
So you're not going to be bumping.
I want to hear the Kendrick verse. All the drama.
Did you
around,
watch the video clip?
I did.
I didn't like the verse. I didn't think it was worth the hype. And you know me. You know me.
I can't hear it off a recording off a speaker. I got to hear it.
That's fair.
I have to.
It's not a fair representation.
It's not, and it's like if I was there and I heard it, okay. But if it's like a secondhand recording, it's not for me. I am excited for Kendrick's verse only because I hope he's not using the cartoon voice anymore. He used that the whole Grand National album.
What?
Yeah.
Are you,
Like the cartoon voice.
again?
You know what I mean?
All right.
But whatever, Kendrick's goated to me. But I'm excited about that part. So I'll probably check it out to hear that song because there's a lot of controversy around that too.
Well, that
They're
Kendrick
saying like
verse
they
got
had
him
to
kicked off of UMG.
yeah, that which is
Or Def Jam.
Is that what Drake is on? What the fuck?
Drake's on you. Yeah, Drake. That's who Drake's suing.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
I don't think it's necessarily for anti-Drake bars.
No,
I think it's. They said it's because he's. Well, of course, it's two Drake enemies teamed up, and then there was something else. I don't know.
Yeah.
Google it.
Yeah, it
We're
is
not
what it
here
is.
for information.
Yeah, we're not here to give you the facts. We're here to give you our opinions on the facts.
We're here to give you other things too.
Like what? What do you want to give them?
I was gonna socials.
You're gonna give them socials?
No. I was gonna say something, but they're not deserving of it right now. Except for our one new follower, our subscriber.
Hey, let's go. Whoever you are, do you know who they are?
I don't. It doesn't.
We would
show
shout
us.
you out. There's a lot of you guys and girls and others who I have to be like,
PC.
yeah, that watch us and are not subscribed. And our numbers are actually getting up there with our videos. So if you're not subscribed, he's going to tell you what to do right now. But just make sure that you listen to him because he gets really angry and he hits us sometimes. And I've been hit my whole life. I don't need to be hit by him. So just listen. Go ahead, big dog.
I was just gonna point out the
Yeah.
social media.
All right.
Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I almost forgot where else. Spotify, iTunes, ZuneTunes.
Nope.
Wait, what?
Cartoons.
YouTube.
Yes, dude.
Bell,
Subscribe.
comment, subscribe.
Everything. The Fully Lacking podcast is only going up. We're taking serious steps to make sure that we have a bigger and better platform. And it starts with you guys. So thank you for the support. Be good to yourselves. Be good to each other. Fully Lacking, baby. Peace.